Hello and welcome. Welcome to this little moment of exploration of your consciousness. Today I will guide you to reach a mystical state, and I will explain and talk about a metaphorical search for cosmic awareness. And this is called the Prince Journey. So I invite you to just imagine and create visual image to what I'm going to tell you as a story. Because your subconscious mind is really like a 5-year-old kid, and all he likes is to create images. So let it do, let it be. Just imagine like you would when you read a book. Lay down somewhere that you will not be disturbed. Put your phone onto flight mode if you can. And just relax. This is your moment. This is your truth and your discovery of cosmic awareness. And now, as you continue to relax and pay close attention to the things I am saying, you can recognize the pleasure of anticipation that something different and wonderful can happen to you. And of course, you can wonder how it will feel to allow yourself to experience this wonderful difference, even while you continue to just experience the comfort and the effortlessness of just listening and feeling. Those events as they occur without knowing how it really was to be that young prince who left one day the palace to explore the kingdom and was puzzled by what he saw. The good and the bad, the pleasant and the sad. And he wondered what life is and what the source was of everything he saw, and why do the birds do what birds do? They fly, sing, soar on the wind, or the fish swim in a silent ballet, showing grace and beauty, while the water flows through the smooth rocks and the grasses dance in the unseen wind, and the cloud drifts above it all, being able more and more to learn what he learned that day when, like you, he finally sat and rested, simply beneath a tree of an ancient size, and sought the light of wisdom. And as he quieted his mind and drifted down, naturally and easily, just deeper and deeper, going within to that calm, still place where all is stillness. And there is no need to make an effort or to pay close attention to the position of the arms or the legs or the entire body. And even the effort it takes to pay close attention to thoughts or any sensations is just too much effort to bother making. So just drifting down and entering that inner palace, meeting that inner self, and finding that quiet core of being there. Imagine entering in your own temple, where the self continues. Now, even when all else drifts away from awareness and there is nothing left but just the silent self, the observer who observes the observer. A self that has no form, no shape, no sound, no thoughts, no reason to do one thing or another, just you, being your wonderful you, sitting there, laying there, quietly aware. A self that may seem to be a different self from that princess self. But may turn out to be the same self later on. And as it disappears from view, and you disappear too, in a blank, black nothingness, so that first it may be easier or more difficult to find, hiding deep within that small spark, that sparkle, that self that is the self of all that is. Experiencing that energy, that love of that self now. and just feel this calm, buzzing energy that is the self of all that is. That tingling, buzzing white light of energy that just grows brighter as it surrounds the mind, closer and closer, becoming a blazing radiance that envelops everything, surrounds awareness with brightness. Imagine and feel this brilliant white brightness that fills awareness and becomes everything you see. Everything you feel become what you hear, what you taste, becomes all there is, every place. A blaze of cool, white, bright light from the inner places of all those spaces where life is, where everything is, where the universe is. This energy that dances in everything, everywhere. The energy that is the mind and becomes thought, becomes experience, illuminates all. In that white light, maybe faint at first perhaps, just glimpses here and there, a sensation in a hand, or a sparkle of light, a glow inside the mind, and then a burst of bright from the heart of the matter, connecting each to all. This dancing energy of it all, of it all. The heat of the sun, the magic of the rainbow, the power that flows in the stars that glow and dances in the rocks, that bursts the wave into sparkles of mist and paints the flowers with perfumes of lust, and even guides the fish as they weave the fabric of life around the leaves of trees. The ancient trees of wisdom, where the prince sat and knew the energy that comes as light, while the chorus sings a harmony of wordless sound, all sounds from everywhere that surrounds the mind, with the bright and brighter and brightest burst of white pure light. And even the quietest night become a loud, joyful day, where the wings of snow carry that feeling of love, and the brightest joy of all, is the laugh of a child giggling on the grass, tickled by puppies, nibbling on ears and licking the tart taste of cherries and berries. From lips that sparkle while the sound of white light dancing in the air as the mind dissolves and the body dissolves even more, like sugar in a bright, warm water. Each sparkling tiny pieces floating away. Merging with the air, spreading here and there, throughout the room, throughout the air, floating in space and time, everywhere, every time. And in that time, finding that place where it all joins together, every place becomes one. One with it all. One. One. One quiet rhythm. One silent pulse, beating throughout the world, guiding everything in and out, in and out, connecting each to all, feeling all within and joining in life, touching the center of yourself, becoming one with the ocean of being one with everything, just being. And then the prince awoke that day. He looked around and nothing seems the same, because at last he felt awake, but truly awake to the beauties and wonder of it all. And as you awake, maybe, perhaps, you can begin to wonder what will be like now to see that bright light outside, or in everything you hear, everything you touch, and in everything that touches you. Let yourself drift up toward the surface of wakeful awareness now, more and more awake, until eventually you reach that point where it is comfortable to allow your eyes to open and to return to conscious awareness, being completely aware and awake, quietly but completely. That's right. Open your eyes and wide awake. This was Ophelie Martin, your spiritual guide, and I see you in the next videos. Bye for now.